Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto News Simplified. My name is Ali and today is March 10th, 2022. Alright guys, just to jump into the news, it's come out through a recent study that there are over 40 million cryptocurrency enthusiasts in the USA, meaning over, or just about, yeah, over 40 million people are holding Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. So that's pretty cool, and it shows you our road to mass adoption, at least here in the United States. There are around 333 million people here, and 40 million of those people are holding crypto. So it's interesting news. Also, in other news, Let's Go, which is a meme coin, um, they had an influencer, David Harris Jr., I guess he's a conservative influencer, gave Donald Trump 500 billion Let's Go coin, uh, which was, I think, pretty funny. I think this is the first cryptocurrency Trump has held or is holding. He's been wishy-washy on Bitcoin before. Sometimes he's pro Bitcoin, sometimes he's anti Bitcoin. But I thought that was pretty funny and pretty cool that Trump is now a holder of cryptocurrency and it's a meme coin. Up next, we got Bored Ape Yacht Club. So Bored Ape Yacht Club is one of the most successful and influential NFTs out there. And they released this on their Instagram today, talking about a partnership with Animoco Brands. And they released the website somethingisbrewing.xyz. So when you go to this website, you have to connect your MetaMask wallet and then you have to go to another website and follow KYC laws. So KYC is know your customer. So basically, they ask for your ID, your first and last name, your address, a picture of you, all this intrusive information. So yeah, I'm debating about signing up for it or not. I really don't like KYC laws, but I would have to do more research into this. But I thought that was pretty cool that Bored Ape Yacht Club is pairing with Animoca Brands, so that's a pretty good partnership. Up next, this is, I think, one of my favorite news of the day. Anchor Protocol is coming out with a proposition to allow SAVAX, all right, onto their protocol. So if you guys don't know, Anchor Protocol is a protocol on the Terra Luna network, and it's basically everyone basically uses it for depositing their UST stablecoin to earn about 20% interest on it, and then they borrow. You can do borrowing and lending, put up your stablecoin as collateral. And what this proposition is, I have it here, is basically you can stake your AVAX on Benki liquid staking on the Avalanche chain, and they give you SAVAX, and then you can wrap that SAVAX through a wormhole, pretty much through the Terra bridge and bring it over to the Terra blockchain and then borrow against it, stake it on Anchor Protocol, and do other things. So I hope that makes sense for those of you that are new to crypto. Basically, when you stake a coin, you're locking it into the system to gain more of that coin to help validate the network. But the way Avalanche works, you're staking on I think the P chain, which is a separate blockchain. Avalanche is made up of three blockchains, okay? So you stake on the P chain, and when you do it, you have to lock it in for a certain amount of time. So for a month, I think 3 months, I forget what the different options are, but once you lock it in for that month, those 30 days, you can't touch it. If you want to sell it, withdraw it, you can't. It's locked into the blockchain. So what Benki offers is the ability where you can stake your Avalanche with them, and they give you SAVAX, which is pretty much staked AVAX. So they're pretty much staking your Avalanche for you and giving you a token that reflects the amount of AVAX you have staked, and it also reflects the amount of AVAX that you're gaining for the time that you locked your AVAX into the system. This way, you can take your SAVAX, your staked AVAX coin, and go do whatever you want with it and earn even more value off of it. And so now, not only can you do that, but with this proposal, you'll be able to bridge it to the Luna network and just do even more with it. So it's going to be a wrapped staked AVAX or WAS AVAX. So, if you're familiar with crypto terms, you hopefully you understood all that. If you're new to crypto, I recommend keep doing your research. You can follow me on my Instagram at cryptosimplified.fl, and I have it in my description. But I go over terms like this and help to explain things, and you can always send me a message, and I can further explain it for you. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool proposal, and I like how the Terra system is just branching out into all the chains. I love the Avalanche system, and it's doing the same. So it's cool seeing these synergies between these two blockchains. Also, speaking of Anchor Protocol, there's a proposition that is getting a lot of people heated on Twitter. A lot of people are upset over this, and basically, it was another protocol that set this up. And I don't have the name here. I forget the name. But basically, what they want to do is they want to change. Oh, right here, Polychain Capital and Arca. So these two companies got together and made this proposition to change the APY for Anchor Protocol. So, like I said before, if you deposit your UST onto Anchor Protocol, you gain about 20% APY. It fluctuates between 19 to 20%. What they want to do, because this 20% APY is not sustainable, okay? There's only so much money in the reserves of Anchor, so it can only maintain this 20% for so long. Probably honestly about 8 to 12 months at the rate that it's going. So what they want to do is they want to set a limit. So if you have 100,000 UST deposited, you will maintain that 20%, APY. If you have over 100,000 to 500,000 UST staked, your APY will drop to 17.5%. And if you have over 500,000 UST, your APY will drop to 10%. So APY is annual percentage yield. So just for this example, if you had $100 of UST in Anchor Protocol, then in 1 year's time, you will gain $19.56. Okay, so it's pretty easy. Uh, over a year's time, you will gain that. So that's how APY is factored in. So, yeah, so this is kind of a silly, in my opinion, a silly proposition because if I had 500,000 UST, all I would do would create 5 different wallets, put 100,000 UST in each wallet, and then stake that on here to get that max APY. So it would just make people work harder, and honestly it would make the developers work harder because now the developers have to reprogram how Anchor Protocol works and make sure there's no loopholes, and it would be a fiasco, I think. So far the proposition is 51% no and 16% yes, and only 67% of Anchor holders have voted. So if you haven't voted, I suggest you go to Anchor Protocol, you go to the govern section on the web page and read through the proposition, think about it and make your own decision. Don't just listen to me, but think about it yourself. Listen, you can just read about it online and come up with your own decision. So this will be going on until March 16th. So you have till March 16th to vote on this proposition. Speaking of propositions, we have another proposition that's up for the Juno network. Now, Juno is a blockchain that was built on the Cosmos blockchain. I don't know much about the network. I know it's becoming pretty popular. I honestly have to read up more on it. But one of their developers, Wolf Contract, at Wolf Contract on Twitter, you can follow him. He's talking about a single entity that's hurting the Juno network. So he says, and I quote, since launch, 1.5 million game Juno were dumped, i.e., 60 million. So $60 million dollars at current valuations were dumped, I guess, on the network. The stake drop rules were circumvented. The entity is linked to various investigations. The entity is still a threat to Gov, to name a few. So just in October, Wolf Contract had spoke about this entity, and he has said it was a good actor, that the address belonged to a fund, and the fund is managing Atom and now Juno for dozens of individuals, and the fund is offering to support the network and is not interested in hurting Juno. But now it's coming out that I guess the guy, from what I understand, there was a drop. of the Juno tokens when they first came out, and this guy somehow accumulated 1.5 million tokens, so he's now like the largest whale, and he's staking them. As far as I know, he's staking them to the network, and he's been influencing some things, and they don't like it. So this proposition is up on MintScan, and basically what they want to do is confiscate this guy's wealth and give him a max of 50,000 Atom and 50,000 Juno. So I think this is pretty interesting. This will be like one of the first times that decentralized confiscation of wealth. Right now, it seems like the vote will go through. 93% have voted yes, 2% voted no, 0.29% no with veto, and 4% have abstained. So it's pretty interesting that, yeah, this will be one for the history books. Whether the guy cheated or not is up in the air. Like I said, I don't know too much about it, but if you hold Juno, I suggest you look into it, and I'm gonna do some more research on it, and yeah, hopefully I'll get back with you guys once the vote goes through. Up next, we have Goldman Sachs could offer hedge funds and Bitcoin miners in a new way to boost deals. So Goldman Sachs is looking to get more involved with cryptocurrency. They're looking up ways to include bilateral cryptocurrency options, according to a report from Bloomberg. So it says these OTC products will allow trades to be customized so that Goldman's institutional cryptocurrency clients, primarily hedge funds and Bitcoin miners, will have a way to hedge risk or boo deals. So basically, this is just Goldman Sachs just trying to get involved into the cryptocurrency market and to offer it to its clients and to also help miners uh, you know, where because right now how it works with miners is they mine their Bitcoin, a lot of these mining companies, and they just hold it. So I guess Goldman Sachs is looking to take custody of these coins and just boost the yields of the miners and help, put them to good use. So I would be wary of that. Again, the motto of crypto is not your keys, not your coins. So if you don't hold the private keys to your coins, you really don't own your coins. Up next, I spoke about this yesterday. So, Dubai is the latest government to roll out the crypto law and set up a regulator. How the Dubai is going to be setting up its own laws and its pro cryptocurrency. But one thing that I left out that I found interesting is that their law excludes NFTs and CBDCs. So they're looking for privacy tokens and algorithmic tokens to be banned. So that's pretty huge. So that means stuff like Monero, Secret, even UST, Tomb, from Tomb Finance, like all these algorithmic stable coins and all these privacy tokens and privacy cryptocurrencies will be banned. So including NFTs. So I found that pretty interesting because that's basically the whole point of crypto. So we'll just keep an eye on how that goes. Up next, we have Stripe and FTX partner for Bitcoin business payments. So Stripe launched business infrastructure to support cryptocurrencies, allowing businesses to transact and scale with Bitcoin. So this is pretty much a payment application similar to BitPay, where they're going to allow companies to process cryptocurrencies, to accept cryptocurrencies, and to convert it to cash easily. It'll also be a way for people to on ramp onto Bitcoin and other cryptos more easily. So on ramp means just an easier way to buy. So that's pretty cool that they're partnering with FTX. Up next, Warner Brothers will launch over 6 million DC Comics trading cards, which will include redeemable NFTs. So this is really cool. This is a lot of trading cards. So I wonder if they're coming out with a game. I wonder if it's coming out over time. This is something I'm definitely going to follow up on. And it's cool that they're getting into NFTs. Trading card games are perfect for NFTs. Up next, Terra on Terra Bridge, which is like a wormhole. You can convert, not convert, but you can bridge tokens from one chain to the next. You can now bridge Terra to Secret. So this is pretty cool. This just released today. And as of now on Terra Bridge, you can bridge from Terra to Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Harmony, Osmosis, Secret, Injective, and Axelar. So that's really cool. We're seeing more innovations from Terra. Up next, Caddyverse, who is one of the developers and spokespersons for Univ.money, tweeted this today, and I quote, "Think about it. A DAO, which is a decentralized autonomous organization, so a DAO that uses the locked value inside NFTs as voting power. This value can be compounded, so no matter the investment, you can grow your voting power. It's powerful and it's coming soon." So this is really cool. I've talked about Univ.money before. Again, it's a protocol on the Avalanche chain, and you can purchase a planet, which is an NFT, and it gives you a passive income. And I guess from what she's saying is they're going to have this update. She says down here it was originally planned for quarter 3, but now they're trying to ship it out for quarter 1. So that's pretty awesome. So now it looks like your planet will be a part of a DAO, and I'm curious to see how they'll use this DAO. So uh, DAOs are pretty much just people just piling their money all together into one treasury, and everyone deciding as a group what to do with that money. So it's cool to see where this will go. Up next, Skechers, the latest company to join the Metaverse. So they opened up a store in Decentraland, in the fashion district of Decentraland. So they leased a store and they're talking about entering the Metaverse. So I imagine they'll be creating their own fashion footwear and stuff like that. There's not much information on it, just that they are investing into it and they're bullish on the space. So just more examples of companies getting involved in the metaverse. Up next, Adam Aaron of AMC Theaters. So he tweeted this earlier today, and it is official. AMC Theaters now accepts Dogecoin and Shiba Inu for online payments. So a special shout out to BitPay for helping us to make this happen. So he's following through with his words, and I love how he's embraced the whole meme, the whole meme economy of the people, So that's pretty awesome. Up next, Nunchuck Io. So Nunchuck Io is a company that provides self-custody solutions for holding your coins. I think specifically Bitcoin, but I believe you can hold a couple other cryptocurrencies on there as well. So they're releasing this in their next update. So this is a wallet that will be a multi-sig wallet. So similar to how Ledger works, where you plug in your cold storage wallet, and before you're able to spend something, spend your coins on MetaMask or Terra, Terra Station, it asks for you to confirm in your Ledger. Well, with this, they're offering a key on up to 3 devices. So if you lose your ledger, you're not screwed. You just have to buy a new one and upload your private key. But if you lose your private key or your recovery phrase, then you're screwed. But with this, you can have 3 keys. So if you lose one of your keys, it's okay because the other 2 keys will still work. So then you can just transfer your funds to a new wallet with 3 keys, and then you're good to go. So I thought that was pretty interesting. It seems like a lot more work, but it seems probably honestly like the safest way to keep your coins. And up last, Shiba Inu is saving Turks from inflation. Now the government wants to adopt SHIB. So this is kind of a rumor floating around. I guess a member of the Shiba Inu Foundation was talking with one of Turkey's, uh, not prime minister, but one of their trying to think of the word, one of their government officials that works with their money. And so supposedly Turkey is investigating accepting Shiba Inu and making it, I guess, an official currency, which is really, I think, funny that they would choose Shiba Inu, a meme coin, over something like Bitcoin or, over even Ethereum, to use as their currency. But if you guys are familiar with the news and everything going on, the Turkey lira has been crashing over the past couple months, and they have like crazy inflation. So, a lot of people are looking to crypto to protect their assets and their money. And so now the government wants to officially adopt Shiba. Well, I don't know if the government wants to officially adopt it, but it's been rumored that they're looking into officially adopting it. So I thought that was really cool. You guys can check it out. You know, Shiba Inu has really been doing a lot. They're creating their own metaverse game. They're creating a DAO. They have their own DEX. So I think it's really cool as a meme coin. They're taking themselves very seriously, and they really want to be like the currency of the people. So they really could be the Dogecoin killer. So yeah, that's basically it. I went by kind of fast tonight, but I'm running kind of late, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And always feel free to reach out to me in the comments, or you can reach out to me on my Instagram or my email. I have it down in the description below. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and all the above. And have a great night.